Hey everyone, I have got what I think is an interesting position for you today. Right here, I'm white. My opponent, black, is a Grandmaster, and this was a long play game. So I've got knight, bishop, and pawn, and my opponent has a queen and a pawn. So clearly, I'm on the back foot here. In the game, my opponent played the move king to e6, and this actually seems to be something of a mistake. Black should be really trying to exploit this unguarded bishop on c7 because with one move I'm ready to move it to a defended square. So something like queen to d1 check, just causing disruption, would have made more sense for black. This pawn on g4 is ready to push forward, or is always looking to push forward. And combined with this loose bishop on c7, black should be winning here. However, after king to e6, I played bishop to g3. And this actually seems to be something of a fortress for white. Now, we were both low on time here, living off the 30-second increment. And I actually just played this because it looked like the best shot. I hadn't worked out that this is actually a fortress, or some kind of fortress. I actually basically got this position more or less by luck. But if you look closely here, the king defends the pawn on e4, the pawn defends the knight, and the knight defends the bishop. So every piece is defending another piece, and therefore it's black can't take anything. Furthermore, this bishop on g3 is really well placed. It prevents the pawn on g4 from pushing forward, and also it controls h4 and f4. And this is important because black would love to bring the king around to one of these squares, because on f4 or h4 the king would help facilitate the g-pawn pushing forward. But black cannot bring the king there, and therefore it's really hard for black to find a plan here. In the game, they played queen to e2. I played knight to g7 check. Oop, not king to e7. They played king to f6. I brought my knight back. Queen to d2 check. King to c4. And here, black would love to play the move queen to e3. But obviously, the knight on f5 defends this square. So black could not do that. Now the reason black would like to play queen to e3 is because, well, black's hitting e4. So white would have to defend this pawn with king to d5. Black would play queen to d3 check, and then black would win this pawn on e4. But this is not possible. And the point is, after something like queen to e2 check, the difference is I can bring the king to d4, not to d5. Let's say I played king d5 here. Queen d3 check, as I said before, would win this pawn on e4. But right here, I would just bring my king back to d4, and black's got nothing. So, as I said, we were both low on time. My opponent was probably worried they might blunder into a fork or a skewer or something here, pushing too hard to win. So therefore, the game ended in a draw after they tried for a little while. But I really don't think this should be a draw. I think black must be winning somehow. The plan that jumps out at me is bringing the king around like this and trying to hit the e-pawn after obviously kicking the white king away from d4. It's really not clear cut at all for black, but I think I was surprised my opponent didn't try this, at least. So yeah, that's one possibility. I just think this position mustn't be a draw. My engine, it can't find a clear-cut win for black. I have not looked at table base yet. This maybe is just a win for black. So yeah, I haven't found a plan that wins for black yet, but feel free to try and look at this yourself, everyone. Please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I just want to hear everyone's ideas, because I think this is really interesting. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.